सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम सच्चिदानंदरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। नमः। ओम निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ओं नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओं योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण आचार्येभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। ओम श्री कृष्णानुग्रहद्वारेण परब्रह्मानुग्रहद्वारेण श्रुतिमातु अनुग्रहद्वारेण श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण अष्टमस्कन्धस्य पारायणम्। एकादश स्कन्धस्य अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ पारायणम्। Yesterday in Bhagavata Parayanam, 8th Skandha, 16th chapter, we saw Bhagavan Kashyapji teaching Aditi ji the Payovratam as it was told by Brahmadeva himself. Now she will do it for having his children to be enthroned again. So thus Vamana ji comes and he goes to Bali, that most beautiful story of all our Purana iti Shastra of the Panchamavatara of Bhagavan is in this topic. Let us chant it. Om Atha Ashtama Skandha Atha Saptadashodhyayah Shri Shukavach Ityukta sa Aditi Rajan Swabhartra Kashyapen Vai Anvatishtad Vratamidam Dvadashahamatandrita Chintayanti Ekaya Buddhya Mahapurushamishwaram Pragruhyendriya Dushtasvan Manasa Buddhisaratihi Manascha Ekagraya Buddhya Bhagavati Akhilatmani Vasudeve Samadhaya Chacharah Payovratam Tasyaha Pradurabhutatata Bhagavan Adipurushaha Pitavasaschaturbahuhu Shankhachakragadadharaha Tam netragocharam vikshya Sahasothaya sadaram Nanama bhuvikayena Dandavat priti vihvala Sothaya baddhanjali reditum sthita Notseha ananda jala kulekshana Babhuvatoshnim pulakakula krutihi Taddarshanatयुत्सवगात्रवे पथुः प्रीत्याशनैर्गद्गदया गिराहरिं तुष्टावसा देव्यदितिः कुरोद्वः उद्वीक्षति सा पिबतीव चक्षुषा रमापतिं यज्ञपतिं जगत्पतिम् अदितिर्वाच यज्ञेश यज्ञपुरुषाच्युततीर्थपाद तीर्थश्रवः श्रवणमङ्गलनामधेय आपन्नलोकविजिनोपशमोदयाद्य शम्नः क्रुधीश भगवन्नसि दीननाथः विश्वाय विश्वभवनस्थितिसंयमाय स्वैरं गृहीतपुरुषक्तिगुणाय भूम्ने स्वस्थाय शक्ष्वद् उपबृंहितपूर्णबोध व्यापादिदात्मतमसे हरये नमस्ते। आयुः परं वपुरभीष्टमतुल्यलक्ष्मीः द्योभूरसाः सकलयोगगुणास्त्रिवर्गः ज्ञानं च केवलमनन्तभवन्ति तुष्टातु त्वत्तो नृणां किमु सपत्नजयादिराशीः। श्रीशुक उवाच आदित्यैवं सुतो राजन् भगवान् पुष्करे क्षणः क्षेत्रज्ञः सर्वभूतानाम् इति होवाच भारत। श्रीभगवानुवाच देवमातर्भवत्या मे विज्ञातं चिरकाङ्क्षितं यत् सपत्नैर्हृतश्रीणां चावितानां स्वधामतः तान् विनिर्जित्य समरे दुर्मदान् असुरर्षभान् प्रतिलब्धजयश्रीभिः पुत्रैरिच्छस्युपासितुम् इन्द्रज्येष्ठैः स्वतनयैः हतानां युधि विद्विषाम् स्त्रियो रुदन्तीरासाद्य द्रष्टुमिच्छसि दुःखिताः आत्मजान् सुसमृद्धान् त्वं प्रत्याहृतयशश्रियः नाकपृष्ठमधिष्ठाय क्रीडतो द्रष्टुमिच्छसि प्रायोऽधुना ते सुरयूथनाथाः अपारणीया इति देवि मे मतिः यत्तेऽनुकूलेश्वर विप्रगुप्ताः न विक्रमस्तत्र सुखं ददाति अथाप्युपायो मम देवि चिन्त्यः सन्तोषितस्य व्रतचर्यया ते ममार्चनं नार्हति गन्तुमन्यथा श्रद्धानुरूपं फलहेतुकत्वात् त्वयार्चितश्चाहमपत्यगुप्तये पयोव्रतेनानुगुणं समीडितः स्वांशेन पुत्रत्वमुपेत्य ते सुतानु गोप्तास्मि मारीच तपस्यधिष्ठितः उपधावपतिं भद्रे प्रजापतिमकल्मषौ मां च भावयति पत्यौ एवं रूपमवस्थितं नैतत्परस्मै आख्येयं पृष्टयापि कथञ्चन सर्वं सम्पद्यते देवी देवगुह्यं सुसंवृतं श्रीशुक उवाच एतावदुक्त्वा भगवान् तत्रैवान्तरधीयता अदितिर्दुर्लभं लब्ध्वा हरेर्जन्मात्मनि प्रभोः उपाधावत्पतिं भक्त्या परया कृतकृत्यवतो स वै समाधियोगेन कश्यपस्तदबुध्यता प्रविष्टमात्मनि हरेः अंशं हि अविदथे क्षणः सोदित्यां वीर्यमाधत्त तपसा चिरसंभृतं समाहितमनाराजन् दारुण्यग्निं यथानिलः अदितेर्धिष्ठितं गर्भं भगवन्तं सनातनं हिरण्यगर्भो विज्ञाय समीरे गुह्यनामभिः ब्रह्मोवाच जयोरुगाय भगवन् उरुक्रम नमोऽस्तु ते नमो ब्रह्मण्यदेवाय त्रिगुणाय नमो नमः नमस्ते पृश्निगर्भाय वेदगर्भाय वेदसे त्रिनाभाय त्रिपृष्ठाय शिपिविष्टाय विष्णवे त्वमादिरन्तो भुवनस्य मध्यम् अनन्तशक्तिं पुरुषं यमाहुः कालो भवानाक्षिपतीश विश्वं स्रोतो यथान्तः पतितं गभीरं त्वं वै प्रजानां स्थिरजङ्गमानां प्रजापतीनाम् असि सम्भविष्णुः दिवौकसां देवदिवश्च्युतानां परायणं नौरिव मज्जतोऽप्सु इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायाम् अष्टमस्कन्धे सप्तदशोऽध्यायः। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। As told by the Kashyapa Aditi ji does the Payovratam for 12 days with all the Niyama Nishtha. Then Bhagavan comes so beautiful. Then she does great stuti of Bhagavan in few shlokas. Then Bhagavan says, yes, I understand what you want. He in detail tells you what is in her mind. And he says, now it is the time of Asuras to be powerful. Therefore, they cannot be that way defeated in the fighting. But the tapasya done for me should not go waste also. Therefore, I will come as your son and do that job of getting kingdom back to your children. So that is how Bhagavan says. Then he enters into Kashyapaji. Through him he enters into Aditi Deva Mata. Brahmadeva comes and does the stuti. Then we will see tomorrow in the 18th, beautiful, the Purna Sankhya, 18th chapter, Bhagavan coming as Vamana. Then right from, as he is born already in that small age, it doesn't take time 5-6 years to grow. What Rupa he comes, every of the devatas, they come because it is a Deva Karyam. They give variety of the things to Vamana Bhagavan at the time of Yajnopavitam. with all that Danda Kamandalu and all, he then goes to Bali's palace where he is doing that great yajnam. And that's how Bali gives Dhanam. All this goes in next 5-6 chapters. That is how the beautiful topic of Bhagavatam, one of the again and again to be read chanted. In that, the Upasana Mahima, Bhakti Mahima, Stuti Mahima, with this Bhagavad Anugrahi Mahima, all these are told to you and me, human beings, again and again. We who are now soaked and drowned in the materialism and only the outer external Nastikavada, etc., we lose sight of actually in this Kaliuga all these things. And unless we continuously study such great texts and stories, Bhagavan's presence in this world and He being the manager of everything, He is the one who blesses us. All these things we don't know. To study Bhagavatam, understand Bhagavan, He is there very much through upasana and all. Worship Him, may we be blessed by Him for our Iha and Para Labha, for our Abhyudaya and Nishreyasa. Abhyudaya is Aihikamashmika Phala of this world and other, then Nishreyasa is the Atyantika Sukha of Atma Jnanam and Moksha. So this is what it is in this particular skandha and this portion. In the last 1 or 2 chapters, in this skandha 8, we will see the Matsyavatara. So that is how it is. Thank you. Om Shri Ram Jayar Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Bhagavata Sharanam Mama Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Shri Suta Sharanam Mama Shri Shukadeva Sharanam Mama Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama Shri Narada Sharanam Mama Shri Kumara Sharanam Mama Shri Brahma Sharanam Mama Shri Vishnu Sharanam Mama Shri Parabrahma Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Om Mukhaṁ Karoti Vācālaṁ Angum Langhayate Girim Yat Krupātamaham Vande Paramananda Madhav Svarge Satye Kailase Vaikunte Nastayan Rasa Atapibantu Sadbhagyaha Mama Munchada Karhijuda Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam Ekadasha Skandha Muktirhitva Rupam Sarupena Vyavastitihi Atha Ekonatrimshodhyayah Shri Bhagavanuvāca. We have seen mantra number 17 also, then even 18. Chant from 17. Yavat sarveshu bhuteshu madbhavo nopajayate तावदेवमुपासीत वाङ्मनः कायवृत्तिभिः सर्वं ब्रह्मात्मकं तस्य विद्ययात्ममनीषया परिवश्यन्नुपरमेतु सर्वतो मुक्तसंशयः अयं हि सर्वकल्पानां सद्धृचीनो मतो मम मद्भावः सर्वभूतेषु मनोवाक्कायवृत्तिभिः न हि अङ्ग उपक्रमे ध्वंसः मद्धर्मस्योद्धवान्वपि मया व्यवसितः सम्यगो निर्गुणत्वादनाशिषः यो यो मयि परे धर्मः कल्प्यते निष्फलाय चेतो तदा यासो निरर्थः स्यात् मया धीरिव सत्तमा एषा बुद्धिमतां बुद्धिः मनीषा च मनीषिणाम् यत् सत्यम् अनृतेनेह मर्त्येनाप्नोति मां मृदम् एष ते विहितः कृत्स्नः ब्रह्मवादस्य सङ्ग्रहः समासव्यासविधिना देवानाम् अविदुर्लभः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः Shanti. Close eyes, salute Parabrahma, salute Shruti Mata, salute Narayana and all his avatars, salute specially Bhagavan Krishna. Then salute all Bhagavata Acharyas, starting from Mahavishnu up to our own Gurus. All the Mahabhaktas of Bhagavata, let us just salute them. And the other Mahatmas who are just blessing us with their Sankalpa and Tapo Shakti, because of which alone we are withstanding in this Sadhana Patha or Shastra Adhyana Patha, in spite of our own mind, Prarabdha, as well as outer terrible world. Having saluted them, now we are into this 11th Skandham, the Bhagavata Dharmas, Bhagavan Krishna teaching through Uddhava to us. In that, all essence of all Shastras and the sadhanas to be done to reach Paramatma are so sweetly, simply told. Just bodily lift them, then with faith in the heart, keep practicing them consistently, just like that all the required is done, and just like that you can see Bhagavan's appearance and blessing. Just like we chanted now in our 17th chapter of Ashtama Skandha, Kashyapa told Aditi ji did for 12 days that Bhagawatam with his Nishtha only 12 days, and Bhagavan appeared. See how simple it is. Is it not? That those few things of commitment and sincerity and Shraddha we bring and intellectually understand the sadhanas to be done and just sincerely do them, then nothing difficult in this world. Everything is achievable, and the only thing to be achievable is Paramatma, ultimately. Now, in this Bhagavata Dharmas, of late, Bhagavan is teaching about the ultimate Bhagavad Dharma of visualizing Paramatma alone in and through the Sthavara, Jangama, Jada Chetana, Stula, Sukshma, Karana, Vyashti and Samashti, Sarva Rupanamatmaka Jagatu. This is the sadhana to be done in one sloka. We see in this mantra, number 17, Yavat Sarveshu Bhuteshu Madbhavaha na upajayate Tavad eva upasita Vang Manaha Kaya Vruttivihi. But Vag Vritti by Mano Vritti and Kaya Vritti. Vritti means transaction, interaction, Vyapara. What is to be done? Kaya Vacha Manasa eva upasita. The above said upasana you do. The latest upasana was Ashvachandala Gokhara, do Dandavat Pranama to them without any of the inhibitions, Vida, Vrida, any of the identity with the Deha Ityadi, and also not worried about what others think. Before that, we were told, ki, go on doing my own vision in Brahmana, Pulkasa, Stena, Brahmanya, Arka, Vispulinga, Akrura, Krura. That was all talked about the Devatas and Manushyas. Here even Pashupakshi Adi. Before that, it is Sarvani Bhutani Madbhavena Mahamate Sabhajayan Ammanyamanaha Jnanam Kevalam Ashritaha. तो तत्व ज्ञान आधार से सर्व परमात्मा ही है, ऐसे भावना से अभ्यास करना है. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज भागवत बनने के लिए अवश्य करने वाले धर्म इज इक्वल टू भागवत धर्म. Now, why this one? Vang mana kaya vurtvi tavadeva upasito. The two things. One is, Vang mana kaya are given to us actually only to enjoy the double dhamaka. The actual dhamaka is, everything is Bhagavan, Brahma, we experience it. Double dhamaka is what? Same Bhagavan is in the form of Aneka Aneka Rupanama. See Bhagavan in all those Rupanama and get entertained through Vak Manah Kaya. For that purpose only, one side Bhagavan created the beautiful Srushti of millions of multiplicities, other side he gave us such a beautiful, sophisticated, highly greatest Upadis of Kaya Vani Mana. And what are we doing? For what purpose these are given? Not only we are not doing that, we are doing the opposite thing. What is that? The Rupanama, which is given for entertainment, without forgetting Bhagavan's presence in that. Instead of seeing it that way, we have totally denied Paramatma. We took this Rupanama only as real, and totally the Bhagavan is given up. Rupanama only we are attracted and attached to. Now, see, the important thing. The Kaya Mano Buddhi given to see Bhagavan. Point 1. Kaya, Mano, and Vani are used for seeing other than Bhagavan and as real, and created such a huge samsara of piled up so many samskara and vasana to clear which we don't know how many lives it takes. And again, with the same Kaya, Mana, Vani, we have to undo what we have done and we have to do what we were told to do. And what we were told to do, if we do, whatever nonsense is done is undone. What are we told to do? This is what. With Kaya and Mano and Vagvrutti, just to visualize everything as Bhagavan, Bhagavan, Bhagavan. This doing sadhana will undo. What is undoing? Taking the Rupanama as real, which we unnecessarily did so far. And finally, what happens? Kaya, Vag, Mana. When they are functional, they will only visualize Bhagavan. When they are non-functional, we will be one with Bhagavan in his own Swarupa, in our own Swarupa. This is what is Jivan Mukta Purusha. When he is himself, he is in that Kaivalya Eka Samadhi. When he is in Utthana, Eka Bhagavan only, in all these Rupa. Eka Janardhana, Bhavayaneka, Jyote Koso, Rama Sarika. Bas. Therefore, with Upadhis you are living, or beyond Upadhi you are. In both cases, you are in Bhagavan only. Other than Bhagavan, the Rupa Nama are Bhagavan only in those forms for entertaining. In that way, the Bhayankara Maya is not invoked. If the Maya comes, it does two things of covering Bhagavan. Second is creating Rajas and Tamas in us, because of which, toward the Rupa Nama of the Jagat, which are nothing but Bhagavan's expression, we have all the Rajoguna Lakshanas of Kama Krodhadi Vikara. See, when the Sattva Guna is used and everywhere Bhagavan is seen, then the Maya of Rajas and Tamas of Kama Krodhadi are no more there. We are liberated. When the Sattva Guna is not used of seeing everything as Bhagavan, then the Maya's Rajoguna works, in which it creates the Raga Dveshadi toward the seen world. That ends up in making us do all the papa with which we go to the Narakadi Dukkha. This is what simply we have to thoroughly understand and change our entire inner personality and attitude, outer performance and actions. That's called as sadhana. Again, I am repeating. Bhagavan made this jagat and sent us and gave us upadhi of Kaya, Vani and Mana only to see his glory. If that is seen, there is no world seen as separate from Lord to create Kamadi Vikara and get bound. But instead of doing that for whatever the reason, we see the world, forgot Lord. To such an extent, we are lost in the world by all the Kamya Karma which has created a piled up so much of Prarabdha and Asanchita and all. That's how Janma Marana Samsara going on. We have to undo it. So till, that's what he said, till my bhava is generated towards everyone permanently in you, do only kaya, vacha, mana, buddhi above sadhanas of seeing me only. The wrong things done are undone by this. Then whether we use mouth, we talking to the Lord only with all respect and reverence. The Lord in the form of the world. When we are using the deha to the working, we are working or serving the Bhagavan only in the form of the Jagat. And in the mana, our prema, anuraga, bhakti, sharanagati is only for in the form of Bhagavan, in the form of Jagat. बुद्धि has clear understanding that other than Paramatma और कुछ रहने का चांस ही नहीं है. Please, after these many years of study of Shastra, this point has to be very clear. Other than God, there is nothing. Everything is Bhagavan's expression only. Whether you look at it at the micro level, as we said yesterday, we see at the macro level of the huge cosmos spread. All of that are Bhagwan only. उनसे हटकर और कुछ है ही नहीं. जगद विलक्षणम ब्रह्म ब्रह्मणोन्यत न किंचन ब्रह्म अन्यत भाति चेत मिथ्या यथा मरु मरीचिका सर्वगम सच्चिदानंदम ज्ञान चक्षुर्निरीक्षते अज्ञान चक्षुर्निरीक्षेत भास्वंतम भानु अंधवतु सर्वं हि एतद् ब्रह्म सर्वं खलु मिदं ब्रह्म ब्रह्मैवाहमिदं जगच्च सकलं चिन्मात्र विस्तारितम्. This is the thing we have to very strongly understand and accept in our intellect. Again and again, we have to go into that zone of thinking. Everything is existing. Therefore, everything is in existence. Existence is Bhagavan. So, Sat 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 Chita. Existence, conscious Rupa, Bhagavan is all pervading. And on him only, by his own Maya, the Rupa Nama are projected, which are not real. Therefore, in any and every Rupa Nama, of whatever sort it is, small or big or whatever it is, it is that Bhagavan only. You know, Maya outside, projecting Rupanama on the Jagat, Maya in our mind, taking that Rupanama as real and forgetting Bhagavan. We have to change in both ways. Inside, that moha delusion removed by the Vidya, and outside by doing the Upasana, that every Rupanama is Bhagavan alone, only for the transactional purpose, Rupanama are Sena, but beyond that, every Rupa, every Nama is He only. See that? That is why a stone is given. Do the Upasana to it. In physical action, you are watering the stone. But in your own bhavana, you are doing Abhishekam to Bhagavan Vishnu or Shiva. See that greatness in that Upasana Paddhati. Okay. Then again and again, when it is done, it is my Lord Vishnu, that bhavana in that Vigraha becomes stronger. Expand it. Everything outside in the Rupa Nama Rupa, here as the Upadhi, is nothing but Paramatma alone. This conviction comes. Thereafter, Rupa Namadi Atita Parabrahma on the seat of meditation we experience. Then we will be able to visualize the Niruddha Sthiti of the Sakala Upadhi and experience Nirupadhika Rupanama Atita Parabrahma. Then on Parabrahma only we can visualize how the entire world of multiplicity is projected. पता चल जाता है सब. So, yavat till sarveshu bhuteshu, in all the being, but bhava na upajayate, that everything is me only, till that bhava is developed or not developed, tavat evam upasita. In this way, go on doing upasana, vamana kaya vrittivihi. The vag vritti with mouth, everything is Bhagavan only. Go on talking with respect, reverence to everyone. As you talk to Bhagavan, he appears. Then after that, Vakaya Vritti, if Bhagavan comes, how seva we do to him, same way do seva to this Bhagavan in the form of Jagat. So to Manaha, what a beautiful devotion. Dekho, when Bhagavan appeared, Aditi Mata, to she was stunned. She was so happy, wow, she could not express for some time. Then she does only in 3 slokas, but the most profound complete stuti she does. Just now we chanted. So, if anything is shown and asked what it is, if you say it, any animal, cow and all, it is the misunderstood mind supported by the arrogant intellect, strengthened by the negative asana, misguided by the other fools that we are calling it as cow or horse. If it is an intellect used, that will say it is Bhagavan in this Rupa. So refuse to accept the standpoint of asanas, wrong habits, misguidance of others. To say it as this. So anybody asks anything, what is it? Outside you tell them for their satisfaction, but inside only one bhavana, Bhagavan only in this रूप. बस छोड़ना नहीं इस बात को, तब जाकर क्या होगा? माया विल नॉट ओवरपावर यू. The moment you stop seeing Bhagavan, start seeing Rupanama as real, then all this Spardha, all the Asuya, all the Tiraskara, along with Ahankara, they just get to manifested. Then that is the beginning for the downfall. Because once you have all this, the Raga Desha, they become so strong, we are into a deluded world. Refuse to accept anything as other than Bhagwan. Full stop. बस इस पर जिद्द हो जाना है, रिजिड हो जाना चाहिए. चाहे वो गधा आए, चाहे वो हॉर्स आए, चाहे वो घोड़ा आए, चाहे वो चांडाल आए, everything. See that Lord Shankaracharya's story. You know, when he took bath in Ganga, going to Vishwanatha puja, like every day काशी में, तो पतला गली था वो. A chandala was coming the other side, वहां से. Immediately, gacha gacha, he said, please move. No, see, he is not hating that chandala and anything. He is going to Vishwanatha puja after bath. So with that shuddhata, you want to go. That's all tradition only. But for that fraction of moment, that darshanam of that chandala was accepted as real by him. First mistake he did it, only mistake, as if through him Ishvara only made that Leela happen for all of us to learn. See that Vishwanatha alone in that Chandala Rupa, he just asks whom you are wanting to move, the body from body or Chaitanya from Chaitanya. See, if the body has to move from body, your body you move. Why are you asking me to move? If the Chaitanya has to move from Chaitanya, how can the Chaitanya move anywhere when it is everywhere there? See that subtle thing. That was enough for him. Immediately he falls at his feet, says, Bhagavan, Kshama Kshama, that is my Guru in the for this form he came, Chandala Rupa, the Vishwanatha himself. Thus he never ever again falls or falters down even once. He says, Iti Esha Manisha Mama. He writes that Manisha Panchakam. Through him it comes out. एक श्लोक that Manisha Panchakam, 5 slokas only Panchakam, plus 1 by this Chandala Rupa Sakshat Vishwanatha. And before that, 1 sloka by him, this one. Before that, the early one. You know, Kadachit, that the place is that after seeing him, Gacha Gacha iti Abruvan. Then Sopi Chandala Uvacha. You know, he said this one, Annamayad Annamayam, Athava Chaitanyameva Chaitanyat, Dijavara, Duri Karto Manche Kim, Bruhi, Gacha Gacha iti. Then that one sloka. Kim Gangam Buni Bimbitem Baramanau Chandala Pati Payaha Ure Chantaramasti Kancharagati Mrutkumbhayorvantare Pratyak Vastuni Nistaranga Sahajanandava Bodam Budau Viproyam Swapachoya Vityapi Mahan Koyam Vibheda Brahmaha. King Gangam Buni Bimbite Ambaramanau Chandaya Vati Paya Pure Chantaramasti. The sun reflecting in Ganga river's water and in that slum area's water. Is there any difference in the sun? Whether it is reflecting there or here? Gangambini bimbite ambaramano chandala pati paya purecha bimbite ambarano kim bhedamasti? Antaramasti? Or kanchanagati mrutkombayo varvambhare? In the space in a golden pot, in a space in a mud pot. Is there any difference in the space? Pratyak Vastuni, the pure self, Nistaranga Sahajanandava Bodhambudau, which is of the waveless homogeneous mass of conscious blissful self. Viproyam Swapachoyamiti. You are Vipra, I am Swapacha Chandala. Mahan Viveda Krama Kaha. Where from this Veda came? Oh, he falls at Jagra, Sapna, Sushuptishu, Spradara, Ya, Samvedujrumbate, Ya, Brahmadi, Pipilikanta, Tanashuprota, Jagat Sakshini, Saivayam, Nachatushya Vastuti, Duda Pragna, Yasyasti Cheta, Chandalostu Satudvijostu Guriti, Isha Manisha Maham. Wonderful that thing. Here also, we have to silently within ourselves, having strengthened the knowledge gained from the Guru of the Shastras through the Satsang, that there is nothing other than the Lord possibly to be present. The Lord alone in the infinite Rupanama is there. With this conviction in the intellect, after gaining the Saidhantika Jnana, Upanishad Jnana, Tattva Jnana and Chintana and all, in our own mind, we have to be for years together, keep that silent practice. Whatever is the Jada Rupa, Chetana Rupa, Stavana Rupa, Jangam Rupa, Sukshma Rupa, Stula Rupa, Karana Rupa, Veshti Rupa, Samishti Rupa, in whatever is there, He alone. Some years we have to do this practice. With that mastered practice, when we are in the world, Utthana Sthiti, or in our own Samadhi of only visualizing the God, we are always in divine experience. Then the entire drama of Maya, Moha, Kamanadi Vikara, all of that never pops up to bind us. अज्ञानी को बंधन, ऐसा वाला ज्ञानाभ्यास जो कर रहा है उसको बंधन कहाँ से होगा? एंड वेयर इज बंधन? सेइंग परमात्मा इज रूपनाम, अटैचिंग टू रूपनामात्मा का जगत इज बंधन. मोक्ष इज all the seen Rupanama is accepted and practiced as Bhagavan. Thereafter, Bhagavan is in essential nature as Sachidananda, is experienced aparoksha rupena on the dhyana avastha. In between, so many things happen. One of the thing is the Ishtadevata whose upasana you are doing. That alone is visualized in Kana Kana. One way Bhagavan blesses that way to give us complete conviction. Better, what you are doing is correct. I alone am there, every nook and corner of atom. Another thing what he says, he does is, he dissolves the entire Upanamatmak Jagat. He alone appears as your own Upasya Deva Vishnu. In another form, what he does, everything of the universe, he shows in himself only, like it happened to the Arjuna in the Vishwarupa. All of these are Bhagavan's blessings, received after doing upasana for a long time, that everything is Bhagavan. Why these darshanas Bhagavan gives? To prove to us that what you are doing is right. That everything is me and me and me alone. Thereafter, he gives the Brahmanubhuti. After that, you are in Brahmanubhuti within yourself. In the outer world, every Rupanama which is required for the transaction, we allow it to exist there without missing our knowledge. Everything is Bhagavan. Therefore, reverentially, respectfully, everything is contacted. See, that's how all the ayudhas, instruments which we use for our own professions, we do the Ayudha Puja, we do the Pustaka Puja, we do the Griha Puja, we do the Vastra Puja for both reasons. One, everything belongs to God. Second, everything is God. So by saying everything belongs to God, the mamata that is not developed. Mamata towards them. Everything is God. By that, aham separate from Bhagavan, this is separate from Bhagavan, that aham is dissolved. Therefore, when aham is not rising in me, when the mama or namama are rising, when I see the world, because I am seeing him alone everywhere, there is no maya or samsara. See, maya or mora, tora, te, maya. If these two sentences are understood, entire Vedanta is understood. मैं और मोर, तोरा तय, मैं मेरा तू तेरा, वो उसका. This is called. जय भसकीन ही जीवन ही काया. सारे जीवन निकाय को ये माया अपने वश में कर दिया। देन सब लोग इस माया के वश में आकर जैसा माया कह रही है वैसा नाच रहे हैं। एंड देर गोचर जहाँ लगी मन जाए, सो सब माया जाने हो भाई। Wherever Vani Mana goes and sees the Rupanama, all this Maya. If behind the knowledge that everything is Bhagavan is substantially not there. Tulsi Ramayana, that Aranyakanda, Sri Rama Gita. So, till Yavat Sarveshu Bhuteshu. Underline this. No jati, vaya, linga, ityadi bheda at all. Sarveshu Bhuteshu. See this lofty vision, if we don't slowly develop, then our study of Bhagavata is not becoming fruitful. After so much of Vedanta Vicharana and all that, heart in heart, though, we must accept everything as divine and get that sigh of relief. Freed from that inner strong wrong notions that there is something other than Bhagavan, and out of that some is good, therefore raga toward them, some are bad, therefore dvesha toward them. It should not. Like a Mahatma, like a Bhagavan. How they respond to the outer world when the world outer is good or bad, and how they respond inside. Outer world, good or bad, they respond according to dharma. And inside, everything which is appearing as good as well as bad, it is Paramatma only. Like Bhagavan. When he blesses Prahlada, when he kills Hiranyakashipu, outside, Prahlada blessed, Hiranyakashipu killed. Totally opposite responses of him. He does according to dharma. In the dharma, you have to do dushta sikshana and shishta rakshana. Outside. But inside, can he have any separation of Hiranyakashipu to be apart from him, other than him? If he takes Hiranyakashipu as other than him, then he himself becomes limited. Then there is a dvandva other than him as Hiranyakashipu, Dvaita. Then what happens? Dvitiyadvai bhayam bhavati. You are in ignorance and fear. That is why that Hiranyakashipu's Jyoti, Atma Jyoti, it merges in Paramatma. That is shown for others to see. In actuality, never ever there is anybody called Hiranyakashipu or Prahlada other than Paramatma. Paramatma alone is there in Lakshmi Nrsimha, in Prahlada, in Hiranyakashipu, in Hiranyaksha. सब में एक ही तत्व है, याद रख लेना, इसको स्ट्रांग बनाते जाना. एंड आउटसाइड व्यवहार में what is to be done we do. Because our outer vyavahara is seen by others, it becomes a milestone or measuring rod for others. Therefore, the outside dharma is outside dharma. But inside, sarvam khalvidam brahma. Like the other day, somebody asked, all these outside, these disturbing small insects, etc., are there. Inside have the bhavana, where is Bhagavan? But outside, the precious things they are spoiling. Therefore, if you tell them they don't go, therefore you have to finish them. There's no way. Inside, मैं करता हूँ, ये मेरे लिए भयंकर काम आदि स्वार्थ है, ऐसा भाव है तो even good action becomes papa. When there is no ahankara bhava, like Gita, yasya na ahankrutaha bhavaha, buddhir yasya na lipyate. There is no ahankara bhava and buddhi is not lipta by karma phala. Hatva visa iman lokan. Even if he kills the entire world, nahanti na nivadyate, he is neither the killer nor the action of killing is falling on him to call him as criminal. The ultimate of the teaching in Gita 18th chapter. It is not telling that kill others outside. The point is, you drop the bhava of karta and bhokta from you. अहंकृत भाव नहीं होना चाहिए भोक्ता के रूप में, वो भाव नहीं. मतलब कर्ता भोक्ता रहित मतलब जीव नहीं है. मैं भगवान का दास हूं, आउटसाइड इनसाइड उनके साथ एक हूं. Keep on doing, then the tricks, the things will click inside only. धीरे धीरे करने से. Now, having said this, so next last slokas we are touching. Sarvam brahmatmakam tasya vidyayatma manishaya harivashyan uparametu sarvato mukta samshayah. See, in this sloka, the words used are very gently, carefully put by Krishna. Every word separately, take it and analyze and understand. And then put together the sentence meaning, sloka meaning, total theme we have to catch. First, sarvam. Sarvam ho gaya? Everything. Brahma, Sachidananda Brahma. And is that Sachidananda Brahma is separate from me? No. Then me only, therefore Atma. Sarvam Brahma Atmakam. Sarvam is shown by the Indriyas. Brahman is shown or made to understand by the Shastras. Atma is experience. वही सब कुछ वही एक ब्रह्म है. वो ब्रह्म आत्मा से अभिन्न है. ब्रह्मा भिन्नत्व विज्ञानम भव मोक्षस्य कारणम. सर्वम ब्रह्म आत्मकम. See, that is what for Mahachamasya Rishi. Mahachamasya pravedayate. He has seen some substratum other than Bhurvasvaha. What name he gave it to it? Maha iti. Then when he referred to it to the Upanishads, what they say? Tad Brahma. And when he looked into that in his own heart, Sa Atma. Then what are all the things which are seen? So, Angani Anya Devataha. To the Angi Parabrahma, all Devatas, everything is Anga only. Anga cannot be separate from Angi. See that Taitariyam? Om Bhurva Surat Itiva Eta Tisro Vyahrutayah Tasam Uhasmaitam Chaturthe Maha Chamasya Pravedayate Maha iti Brahma Sa Atma Anganyanya Devataha. Then the sadhana. Bhuridiva Ayan Lokaha Bhuvarityantariksam Svarityasau Lokaha Maha Ityadityah Adityena Vava Sarve Loka Mahiyante. भू इति वै प्राणः भुवरित्यपानः सुवरिति व्यानः मह इति अन्नम् अन्नेन वाव सर्वे प्राणा महीयन्ते. भूरिति वा रुचः भुव इति सामानि सुवरिति यजोगुंषि मह इति ब्रह्मा ब्रह्मणा वाव सर्वे वेदाः महीयन्ते. भूरिति वा अग्निः भुवरिति वायौ सुवरित्यसौ सुवरिति चन्द्रमाः सुवरित्यादित्यः मह इति चन्द्रमाः चन्द्रमसा वाव सर्वे ज्योतिगंषि महीयन्ते. तावा एताश्चतस्रश्चतुर्धाः चतस्रश्चतस्रो व्याहृतयः तायुर्वेद स वेद ब्रह्म सर्वेऽस्मै देवाः बलिमा वहन्ति. See, this is a beautiful fifth anuvaka. Then the antara atma anuvaka se esho antara hridaya akasha hai. All that. वेदांत में, उपनिषदों में, भागवत में, रामायण में, the people, the guru speaking are different, examples given are different, language may be different. What is said is only one. Sarvam Brahma. Sarvam Brahma Atma. So Sarvam Brahma Atmakam. Anubhav Rupena Pashyan. This is the goal. Sarva means all Rupanama of millions of varieties. Or Brahma means Sarvam is Sat Chit Ananda Brahma only. And that Sachidananda is not apart from other than independent of me, or I am not an individual entity apart from it. Therefore, Atma. It's an Anubhuti. Sarvam Brahmatmakam. And how he gained it? Tasya ki Vidyaya Atma Manishaya. देखो विद्या आत्म मनीषया. आत्म मनीषया विद्या. Vidya is taught by the Guru. Manisha is the conviction gained by us through our own personal contemplation. Atma is experienced by us on the seat of Nididhyasana. Aparokshanubhuti it is called. Tasya of that sadhaka vidya atmamanishaya vidya sarvam brahma atmakam. Vidya is Upanishad Vidya, Brahma Vidya, Tattva Vidya, Atma Vidya. It's all intellectual, logical knowledge. Manisha is you did your own contemplation, came to the conviction. Atma means on the deep seat of meditation, that truth which is substratum of everything called as Brahma is experienced as the self. So Sarvam Brahmatmakam Tasya Vidya Atmanishaya Paripashyan. When that experience is come and you are established in that Uparameta Sarvataha, thereafter there are no efforts required for you to do any of the sadhana. Then Uparameta Sarvataha Mukta Samshayaha. Then the Samshaya Rahita Avaroksha Anubhuti comes to him. Then Sarvataha Uparameta means their Uparama happens from all the karma bandhana to him. That is what in other words called as Vidyate Hridaya Grantihi Chidyante Sarva Samshayaha Shriyante Chasya Karma. The Prarabdha Karma take care of the body, he is not the body. The Sanchitar Bhasma, there is no individuality to do the karma which gets accounted into the Agami. That is called as Sarvataha Uparameta. Sarvataha Uparameta. He neither does karma, nor any karma touches him, nor any residue karma is there in him to push him to get the various bodies as a karma follow. Is it not? Paripashyan uparame sarvataha mukta samshaya. This is important again. Chidyante sarva samshayaha shiyante jase karmani is said here. Tasmin dushte paravare is sarvam brahmatmakam atmamanishaya vidya paripashyan. Vidyate hridaya grante chidyante sarva samshayaha shiyante jase karmani tasmin dushte paravare. Now remember, this vidya also has to enter into us. We have to do manana chintana on that. It should become conviction in us. Then to experience that, we have to enter into deep meditation for hours of practice for lives together. All that is not allowed to be done by us, by our own tons and millions of kilos and kilos of vasanas that are gathered. Therefore, the yoga sadhana for chittavarti nirodha, bhakti sadhana for the manabuddhi shuddhikarana, karma yoga sadhana for coming out of the laziness also and not expecting any karma phalapeksha. Keep on doing for undoing all the heavy weight of samskaras, vasanas that are there, which are obstructing us right from the first step of not allowing us to go to the class. That first step we crossed now. Second step of not allowing us to understand and register what is said in the class. We are now slowly crossing this stage. Third step of finding time to do manana chintana till becomes our own knowledge and conviction. That is the next step we have to take up. Thereafter, that conviction that everything is Brahma, I have to experience by rejecting the Shabda Sparsha Rupa Sakandhadi first. Thereafter only we can reject the Upadis with which they are same. Then the Upadis are rejected, the Nirupadika Brahma Anubhuti happens. And this sadhana has to be understood and done. That in short is called as the Upadhi and Upadhi से ग्रहित शब्दादियों को रिजेक्ट करने को called as the Vyatireka sadhana. Then I am the conscious Chaitanya Atma, eliminating all that is called as Anvaya sadhana. I am not all that. I am Drashta of all that. I am the Sakshi of all that. I am Chaitanya. That's it. First, I am that. In that mood we are. I am not that is the first sadhana. Then I am only Drashta. These are all very deep words with a deep practice giving very deep, beautiful experiences. Drashtabhanna. Vigorously involving in the activities of dharma, activity of sadhana, yet remaining as drashta. It looks to be contradiction, but that is what we have to achieve. There's no Vairupya in that. There's no clash or conflict in that. We are doing the dharma karma because we are in this world. We are doing sadhana karma because we have to become purified. And actually, we as a Chaitanya Tattva are only drashta, therefore drashta bhav maintain karma. And then when the dharma karma gets reduced, because of our all identities are reduced, the strength of identity is reduced, like a person at the age of 70. So many dharmas of him are over. He need not take care of his parents except on the Shraddha days because they have gone. वो धर्म ज़्यादा सर पे नहीं है. Children have to be brought up, educated, married, settled. That dharma also is gone. Half of the friends died. बाकी half dying. वो धर्म गया. And the world doesn't invite you to become MLA, MP, PM to take care of it. That dharma is gone. Which dharma is there at that time to do? Only शरीर निर्वहन के लिए जो खाना है वो वाला धर्म है. See, कम हो गया कि नहीं धर्म? In the meantime, if you have already done japadi and brought the mind to single pointedness, upasana adi and brought the sense organs into control, those sadhanas also got reduced. मतलब उसका जो पाना है पहुंच गए हम. Then what remains now? Only this third one, that I am drashta, I am sakshi. Then I am Shuddha Chaitanya. Remain as Chaitanya. Remain as Chaitanya. Remain as Chaitanya. Like in Gurudev Samstha, all the devotees who come for program, they are all called as drashtas. All the committee members, they don't do anything, they don't allow anybody to do. They are called sakshi. The brahmachari, helpless fellow, he only can illuminate them and he has got no freedom at all. Therefore, all brahmacharis are named as Chaitanya. There is nothing to achieve, nothing to lose, etc. The one who remains inside called as sannyasa diksha given, he is called as कम से कम नाम के वास्ते आनंद. व्हाट इज संन्यास दीक्षा? तुमसे कुछ नहीं होगा, ना कोई कुछ तुमको करने देंगे, फिर भी खुशी से आनंद से रहना. व्हाट इज चैतन्य? जस्ट बी इन चैतन्य, नथिंग, तुम्हारा कुछ नहीं चलेगा. All these Brahma Rakshasa Grasthas, they will play football with you. If you listen to them, they will keep you with you. If not, they will kick you. And they will keep them with you only to kick you. Like you hold on the football. For what? Kicking only, not to worship. And what about other all devotees? They only drashta. आके तमाशा देख के जाते. Come to remember Sakshi. Nobody takes initiative. Nobody understands the vision. Nobody tunes. Everybody plays only the dirty games of their own egos, biasnesses, partialities, their own liking, disliking. He is everywhere. What about at the Ajnana Dasha? This is inevitable. We only that's how the whole drama. Through this only every jiva evolves. Mm. See, sarvam brahmatmakam tasya vidyaya atmamanishaya paripashyan paramayeta sarvataha mukta samshayaha. Mukta samshayaha, there is no doubt that everything is Brahman is experience. Till experience comes, there is doubt. At the time of doubt, what we use to reach to experience is called Shraddha. शास्त्र के ऊपर श्रद्धा, बुद्धि की अंडरस्टैंडिंग के ऊपर श्रद्धा, गुरु के उपदेश के ऊपर श्रद्धा, ये सब श्रद्धा ही है. Till the anubhuti comes. When the anubhuti comes, no need of shraddha. Because only at the time of samshaya, the shraddha is required to push us ahead. Like in wife, husband, or any relation. Any samshaya happens with other persons, any type of thing, what pushes them in spite of that is shraddha only. In the same way, at the level of ignorance, shraddha alone is the one which avoids the samshaya, keeps us moving. When we keep on moving, anubhuti comes. Why the Shastra speak untruth? Why the Guru speak untruth? If the truth, the reality self is not there really, it is there. It becomes my own experience. Then Mukta Samshaya. With that Anubhuti, the Jiva Bhava gone, Vasanas gone, Prarabdha just body के लिए होता है. No ego, therefore no sanchita agami karma, sanchita is burnt, therefore sarvataho parameta. When it is that, paripashyan. How? Sarvam brahmatmakam tasya vidya atma manishya. Vidya is Guru giving knowledge. Manisha is your own conviction. Atma manisha is anubhuti. Aparoksha anubhuti it is called as. See how each of these shloka are teaching us the essence of all the Upanishads only. और इतना सिंपल वर्ड्स में भगवान बता रहे. But with our background of studying Upanishads, we are able to comprehend, apprehend this one. वो नहीं होता तो हमको भी ज़्यादा कठिनता ही होता था. And that is why you and I, with our innocence, at least little have surrendered to God. Therefore, He taught us right from the beginning, the Ishavasya, the Upanishads and all, and prepared our minds. Now He is teaching us Bhagavad Ramayana, in which we are seeing Bhagavan's Leelas, by which we are understanding both Bhagavan transcendental, Bhagavan eminent, Bhagavan in the form of Jagat. Immanent Bhagavan is avatharas and all. And every Rupanama also he only. Therefore, Bhagavan concludes here, Ayam hi sarva kalpanam sadhri chino mato mama madbhava sarva bhuteshu manovakaya vruttivihi. This is another important sloka. Only to substantiate what was said so far, to remove even little traces of doubt if at all we have, to take the initiative of practice. है ना? प्रैक्टिस करने के शुरुआत करने के लिए विघ्न के रूप में किंचित भी कोई संशय हो अभी भी उसको टालने के लिए भगवान अपने तरफ से कह रहे. These are various weapons. See, first I say, ये मैं कह रहा हूं ना तुमको, अगर कोई बंदे को मेरे ऊपर ही विश्वास है, देन उनको और कोई कहने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. आप कह रहे हो तो मान लिया. अदर थिंग मैं कह रहा हूं नहीं मानोगे तो महात्मा जी ने कहा देखो, वो भी कोई मानता नहीं तो देखो शास्त्र ने कहा. और इन द शास्त्र आल्सो टू टाइप ऑफ शास्त्र. महात्मा's written shastra about Bhagavan only given shastra, like Bhagavad Gita is not a shastra written by someone about Bhagavan. Gita is Bhagavan only has given that. That's the highest authority. Therefore we use that method कि भगवान ने तो कहा, शास्त्र ने तो कहा, महात्मा ने तो कहा, या मैं कह रहा हूं. So for Uddhava, the Pratyaksha Deva is Krishna only. Therefore Krishna told Shastras, Krishna told the words of Mahatmas. Finally he says, ये उद्धव, देखो मेरा तो ये ओपिनियन, इट्स बोथ वेज. अब मेरे बात भी नहीं मानोगे क्या तुम? मैं कह रहा हूं भाई, this is one tone behind these writings, this shloka. Another tone is what? तुम मानो या मानो, तुम्हारी मर्जी. मेरा तो ये ओपिनियन है बाबा. Sometimes this also works. Like sometimes, you tell me, मैं तो जा रहा हूँ, तुम आओ तो नहीं आओ. That fellow was in confusion or indecision or wrong decision of not going. Somehow if he has some respect for you, चल ठीक है मैं भी आ रहा हूँ. आप होता है कि नहीं बहुत बार. गीता में भी वही कहते हैं. सेम कंक्लूजन बाय संजय टू धृतराष्ट्र. यार धृतराष्ट्र तुम मानो या ना मानो, मैं तो मेरा ओपिनियन बता रहा हूँ, तुम पूछो या ना पूछो. आज 10वां दिन भीष्माचार्य गिर गए, कंटिन्यू होएगा तो द्रोण कर्णा everybody will collapse. Why? Because wherever Yogeshwara Krishna is there, wherever Dhanurdhari Arjuna is there, there alone will be the victory. This is Mama Matihi. That's how Gita concludes by Sanjaya's opinion. What is the opinion? Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha, Wherever Yoga Krishna and Dhanudhar Partha are coming together as a combination synergy, Tatra there, that means the Pandava side, Shrihi, all the strengths and powers, Vijayaha, therefore the victory, Bhutihi, prosperity, Dhruva Niti, they will have the healthy right policies. Matir Mama, ये मेरा मति है, मेरा कन्विक्शन, मैं तुम्हारे ऊपर इसको रगड़ नहीं रहा हूं, तुमको समझ आए समझो, नहीं तो नहीं. अब Dhritarashtra never believed anybody's mati till he died. He believed only his mati. By saying this, his mati, Vidura or the Sanjay also protects himself from the misguidance of the Dhritarashtra's mati. Because जब धृतराष्ट्र जैसे लोगों को बात करते हो ना, we have to be careful about trying to convey to them our true opinion of the reality. If that doesn't work, we should go back with our own opinion of reality. We should not get colored by them. Because these Mahamatis or Dushtamati are so strong in their powers, words, and all that they mesmerize. That is why never try to convert the converted Christian. Dangerous it is. A pure Christian, you can talk to him logically, वो थोड़ा कम से कम refute नहीं करेगा. These converted fellows have so much of strong that thing in that they will mesmerize you and make you converted. And you are Buddhu, you don't know Shastras, you never develop intellect, you have not done the Upasana, never had Guru Bhakti. Therefore, that strong, undaunted faith is not there in you. You don't believe your children only as a Hindu. As a Hindu means now. So easily you get carried away by those stupid fellows. Be careful, dangerous fellow. Anyway, they look, don't talk to them. If you talk strongly, more fanatically, then them you have to be. You just shut up. All your literature, everything is learned from our own yogis and all that. Your own so-called guru also learned from our own yogis. When he was kicked there, he came here and died. Our people only took care of him. ऐसा कहकर उनको मुंह बंद करना है. Don't listen. A person who talks to you about Arthakama, don't listen. A person who talks to you about Nastikata, don't listen. A person who talks to you about negative about your own Sanatana Dharma, never actually listen those fellows. They're dangerous. They're all the Chanda Marka Rakshasa Jati. Like a Prahlada, you have to be strong to give them Uttod Java. Be there, careful. Here Dhritarashtra, Sanjay ji bhi, ये मेरा opinion करके अपने opinion को is keeping intact. You asked, therefore I told you everything what Krishna spoke to Arjuna on the day one, but I know in the beginning only. Theirs will be the victory. It is a surprise to you on the 10th day when the Bhishma collapses. How come one was so powerful? This is the reason. These are huge stories that way, so many are there. So here also, Krishna Bhagavan to Uddhava says, "Ye putar, ye mera opinion hai." In this both, this is my opinion. I am not rubbing it to you. Also, if you really love me, then it is my opinion. You must listen to it and practice it. Then it becomes your experience. Like Gurudev's opinion, if I follow, it becomes my experience. Because his opinion is not based on his ignorance or his non-faith, non-practice or non-experience. All it is his own experience personal as well as his own study of Shastra. I neither have experience now nor have the subtlety of Shastra. Therefore his opinion I believe, then I come to experience. इसलिए बड़ों की बात मानना चाहिए. So Bhagavan here says, it is my mati, my manisha, my conviction. What it is? Ayam hi sarva kalpanam sadhri chinaha kalpaha. Kalpa mein upayas. Among all the upayas of moksha, please, these are all the moksha shastra. Of all the upayas of getting moksha from jiva bhava, deha bhava, then giving reality to the world, then indantakarana creating ragadvesha, then seeing the world as shatru and mitra, then acting in an abnormal manner. All this is maya. Okay? All this is bandhanam and maya. इससे मोक्ष मिलने के लिए मोक्ष का शास्त्र है वो उपायों में से कल्प में उपाय amongst all the upayas sadhrichinah upayah etad iti mama matah. Sadhrichinah is the best of it. If it is practiced, undoubtedly, certainly it makes result. सर्वकल्पानां सद्रीचीनः कल्पः अयम् इति मम मतः. It is in my opinion. What is that? Madbhavah sarvabhuteshu. In all the beings, insistingly do mere bhavana. With what? Again, what was said in the earlier shloka? Mano, vak, kaya, avrittivihi. In 3 shlokas, it came 2 times. Saying, there it came as vangmana kaya vrittivihi. Here, mano, vak, kaya vrittivihi. Same thing. Sequence change, that's all. In writing, only for that meter. So, मनोवाक्काय वृत्तिभिः वाङ्मनक्काय वृत्तिभिः सर्वभूतेषु मद्भावः सर्वकल्पानां मम सदृशिनः इति मम मतः. बंधन से मुक्ति दिलाने वाले उपायों में मेरे को ही सब में भावना करना वाला उपाय जो है सबसे उत्तम श्रेष्ठ उपाय. श्रेष्ठता बिकॉज ऑफ 2 reasons. It is simpler than simple, easier than easy to do, and in the giving our result also it is very fast. एक ही मिनट में भाई सब भगवान मानकर अब सबका मैं नमस्कार उपासना भक्ति सेवा करना चाहता हूँ. 1 साल के लिए थोड़ा कठिनता होगा बिकॉज ऑफ अर्लियर हैबिट्स. वंस यू डेवलप दिस फॉर 1 year, एक ही साल मैक्सिमम कॉन्शियसली मैंने डू, 1 साल भी ज्यादा है, 6 महीने में हो जाएगा. सुबह उठते से रात में सोने तक, whether you meet the things or beings or animals or birds, everything sarvam Krishnamayam, sarvam Brahmamayam, sarvam Ramamayam. What doing. कॉन्शियसली करते रहो, 3-6 महीने प्रैक्टिस हो जाएगा. प्रैक्टिस आदत होने तक ही तो डिफिकल्ट है. आफ्टर दैट वेर इज डिफिकल्ट. दैट इज वाई सद्रीचिनता इन दिस कल्पार उपाय इज easily it gives a result and easy to do that also. Everything Bhagavan Krishna. It is simple. There is no heavy tattva chintanas and all. To an intellect who questions, to him the answer is given with the Upanishad etc. The one who has got श्रद्धा, उसके लिए काहे को इंटेलिजेंस की जरूरत है. भगवान कृष्ण के ओपिनियन में सब कुछ भगवान ही है. उनका ओपिनियन मेरा ओपिनियन अलग थोड़ी है. मैं तो उनका भक्त हूँ, तो उन्होंने जो कहा कर दिया. अरे हो गया वो. There's so many saints, after listening from the Guru for their own experience, they have spent so many lives in contemplations, meditations, vicharana, bapre, bapre, bapre. But finally they got. There are another branch or bunch of saints and sages who just after listening from the Guru never used and troubled themselves and the brain. Just with faith they practiced. उनको तो फटाक जल्दी से जल्दी परमात्मा मिल गए. Is it not? The ones who have zero ego, total faith in Guru Vakya, उनको तो थोड़ा ही साधना करो हो जाएगा. स्वात्मार्थम गुरु वाक्य तो भज भज श्री पार्वती वल्लभम. हो गया. श्री वाल्मीकि जी कितने जन्म थोड़ी लगे उनको. नारद जी ने कहा राम 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 करो, पता नहीं कुछ दिन कुछ साल किए होंगे, हो गया. मद्भावः सर्वभूतेषु मनोवाक्काय वृत्तिभिः अयं सदृचिनः कल्पः सर्वकल्पानाम् इति मम मतः. Among all the upayas, this is the best of the upaya, easiest of the upaya, effective of the upayas, quickly giving result, easy to do better. बाकी सारे तुमको मांडुक्य उपनिषद पढ़ो, मुंडक उपनिषद पढ़ो, तैत्तिरीय भाष्य के साथ ज्ञान कर्म समुच्चयवाद खंडन पढ़ो. All that useless Swami will tell you. मैं तो शेर, look at me, see me everywhere. That's it. Interesting. Oh, भगवान ही सब रूप में बस. See, in Bhagavan Krishna also, when he was born, small, cute. As he was growing, he was also growing, and his shape, everything was changing, no? But do you say that ये बाला कृष्ण अलग है, ये माखन चोर कृष्ण अलग है, गाय चराने वाला अलग है, गोपिका कृष्ण अलग? Do you say no? It's one Krishna only. Is it not? The Radha Krishna, the Rukmini Krishna, the Parthasarathi Krishna. इतने कृष्ण है क्या? एक ही है. One only. In the same way, in the so many universal forms, he alone is there. Wonderful. And Krishna, whenever you talk, Rama, whenever you talk, final thought, if you don't keep in mind, you get confused. The final thought is all that Krishna Rupa, Rama Rupa are nothing but Sarva Vyapaka Parabrahma only. The Upanishad Vedya Sachidananda Brahma is not there in the background, then doubts remain, confusions remain, conviction doesn't come. Just like I told you, कृष्णा हिमसेल्फ हैज चेंज्ड हिज फॉर्म फ्रॉम चाइल्डहुड. बचपन में जैसे थे बुढ़ापे में वैसे ही थे. तो क्या हुआ? चेंज्ड. देन विच कृष्णा यू आर टॉकिंग देयर? परब्रह्म ओनली. देन ईश्वर कृष्ण. देन अवतार कृष्ण. इन दैट अवतार मनुष्य रूप. So we are worshipping not only the Manushya Rupa Krishna, but Avatara who came as Manusya, not only Avatara, but the Ishvara who came as Avatara. Who Ishvara is he who Maya Yukta Parabrahma only is Ishvara. Parabrahma expressing through Maya is Ishvara. Maya Rahita or Maya dissolved, Ishvara is Parabrahma. Like yesterday somebody asked, and we have at length discussed it in this very chapter or two chapters before. Atma Vastu in its proximity with Upadis is Jiva. Jiva detached from all the Upadis is Atma. So to Parabrahma through the Maya is Ishvara. Ishvara devoid of Maya is Parabrahma. Think. Don't expect every knowledge understanding to come one day, in one day. Till that knowledge comes, don't give up the study, the contemplations also. And who tells us how to understand? The Guru. Where? In the class. Therefore, Guru को नहीं छोड़ना, सत्संग को नहीं छोड़ना, शास्त्र को नहीं छोड़ना, our own homework को नहीं छोड़ना, जिसमें मननम, चिंतनम, स्वाध्यायनम is going on. These are the ones which slowly removing the wrong concept, wrong notions, ignorances and all, replace it by the knowledge and right understanding, etc. होगा वो. That opening of the eye, opening of the heart, opening of the intellect for the true understanding by His grace, if not today, tomorrow it will happen. Just like that puzzle. You go on working on that, solving out. Suddenly, with some hints here and there, you look at it and it gets sorted. Till sorted out, what a confusion. So, too, we are now in the confusion. The puzzle is not completely sorted out. But in the puzzle, after some hints taken from that somebody, it gets cleared. So too, when we are Upasana of God, Ishvara, Guru, doing on, doing, there are subtle blessings that come. Suddenly it opens up. Then all that struggle we are doing for such a long time just gets ended in the discovery of the thing. First intellectual connection, then the techniques to meditate, then application of the techniques for meditation, in the meditation realization. And for us, luckily, from today, tomorrow, yesterday, before started our yoga sadhana. So those yoga sadhanas will help us to translate the Vedantic intellectual understanding into experience by eliminating all the obstructions, mainly called chittavritti through the yoga. थियरी पढ़ा पढ़ा कर अब भगवान हमको प्रैक्टिस दिखा रहे, सिखा रहे, सुना रहे. With Shraddha, when I do it, is it not? It will happen. Only one thing, hey Bhagwan, till I experience you, even beyond. The biggest obstruction for my own experience, called as my own ego, my own likes and dislikes, my own ashraddha in the Guru, let it never come to me or trouble. ये प्रार्थना करो. सबसे important गुरु श्रद्धा. If you lose Shraddha in Guru and stop or irregular to the class, entire the chain of continuity gets broken. Again, you cannot judo it. हो गया उस लाइफ के लिए. Just imagine a week you are not coming, or not contacting, or not feeling that thud up inside. Even if you are not able to come for some reason, that let me go back to my class and all. Just imagine that you lost it. Then you will go on bhatakte rahenge. You go through YouTube, you go through that thing, you try to catch that Mahatma, this Mahatma, that text, this text. You will be only doing window shopping without buying anything. And I'm feeling so bad for those 5, 6 people. For whatever the reason, they have become irregular. I don't know. 5, 6, 10 of them. अब आपकी बारी है, आपकी जान है तो जाओ, मैं तो छोड़ूंगा नहीं अपना. What we are doing by coming to the class regularly is maintaining our consistent faith in the Shastra, in the Guru Parampara, expressing to us through our Gurus, which is the most important thing. If with ego and ashraddha it is broken, gone. Protect it. If your prarabdha is that useless, even if you want to come, you will not. अब उसके लिए मैं क्या, भगवान भी कुछ नहीं करेंगे. Just like when Atiti did all that, Aditi, Bhagavan appeared, he said, but now the Rakshasas are powerful, even I can't do anything. Even if we, all Indra and me also go fight with them, there is no guarantee of winning. Because they are now in the powerful side. Like sometimes one team of cricket of one country is powerful because of all players are big. They conquer all teams and all. बट वही लोग 5-10 दो रिटायर हो जाते हैं, अब नए लोग उतना नहीं होते हैं, then their rank falls. In the meantime, the fellow who was in the 10th position suddenly comes to top. Don't you see? So to the countries, the big powers, the USSR, they collapse. The USA become, then USA collapse, India, China will become. They will also go, somebody will come. अब किसकी क्या बारी आई कौन जानेगा. In the same way, I cannot defeat. Let us not fight. Let me say, because you did Vrata, you have to be blessed. Let me do other upaya. That other upaya is so funny because the dwarf universe का सबसे बड़ा बास भगवान एक dwarf he comes and the giver of everything to everyone himself becomes a beggar. देखो, in the same way, if somebody has that wrong prarabdha and unfortunate to discontinue, what can anybody do? But see to it that observe in your own mind, is that ego and likes and dislikes or anything because of my mistake taking me away from classes, then उसको rectify करो. उसके बावजूद भी आपसे नहीं हो पा रहा, then is प्रारब्ध. Neither you can do anything nor. Like a doctor, he can only give treatment and ask us to pray God. बन गया दोनों बात, दवा दुआ बचेगा, नहीं तो जाएगा. इन द सेम में दवा दे रहे दुआ मांग रहे, काम किया तो हुआ, नहीं तो गयो. दवा इज योर ओन एफर्ट, दुआ इज हिज ग्रेस. इफ इट इज देयर यू कंटिन्यू, बट एफर्ट में कॉन्शियस रहना, नेवर ब्रेक द कंटिन्यूटी. Listening from one guru, that is one anusthana, nishtha, commitment. Completely studying one text is nishtha, commitment. And holding on to one theme of Advaita Vedanta is another commitment. All those, then our own sadhana to know the truth and our own commitment. These are the ones, if we are clear, then we are matured. और बुद्धि is परिपक्व. अगर नहीं है, भटकती हुई आत्मा है, then बच्चा लो. बच्चा लो, देखते रहेंगे क्या कर सकते हैं. Clear? Let us help ourselves. By ourselves, by not allowing our ego mind to overpower our commitment to our classes, especially these, our daily class. सोच लो, again Mamamati, as Krishna says, ये मेरा opinion है. Bhagavan Krishna himself cannot rub his opinion. How can I do it? I can only requestfully suggest. And not for me. That if you come only, then I'll do class. ऐसा थोड़ी है. क्लास नहीं है तो भी मैं जिंदा रहूंगा. I can do my study. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. कृष्ण भगवान की जय. Again, Bhagavan, 3-4 slokas. So much he tells lovingly, kindly. Beta, best of the thing, essence of everything I gave you. Don't neglect it. Don't miss this opportunity. You will not get again such thing. Don't devalue it. Don't allow your lower mind to overpower you to reject it. Please do something, accept this and do it. क्योंकि ना जब बेस्ट थिंग दिया जाता है विद बेस्ट ऑफ द इंटेंशन, द बेस्ट फीलिंग इनसाइड दैट दे विल यूज इट, वो तो होता ही है दिल में। हम जैसे लोगों को ही होता है, भगवान को क्यों नहीं होगा? एंड हाउ मच ही लव्स उद्धव, that Uddhava should not be continuing in his ignorance of Dvaita when I live and get lost in the world of multiplicity. He should reach to me as a self. For that, he gave the knowledge, but the Uddhava should use it also. So, giving the knowledge and making him use that. Second one is more tough. Give the knowledge can be done, and sometimes you take or don't take, dete jai. But making you use it, having received, is so tough. That's why genuine, sincere, deep gurus have so much of karuna, they try even for that. Bhagavan Krishna is that type. That's how he is Jagat Guru. Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. So those 5-6 slokas, उसके बाद then he says, "ओ मेरे प्यारे सुधा, सुना क्या? समझ में आया क्या? वो सीक्रेट है, अपने पास से रखना. Don't give to undeserving fellows. They don't use it. You get disappointed. That's why, in my mind, all those tensions have gone. Only deserving people come. That's it. They enjoy, I enjoy. Those undeserving, they can't come. What can you do? Jao. Somewhere else they deserve, let them go. Let us do our Adhyatma Ramayanam also for some time. Very tough subject in that. Tough means not in understanding or thing, but practice में.